This is 150 base power, it's stab, Excel Scarf boosted, it's Force Set enabled. Obliterate this guy. Ecruteak City Pokemon Gym Leader Morty, the mystic seer of the future. Fuck that, it's not a psychic type. This is a ghost type gym. Yo, champ in the making! The trainers here use ghost type Pokemon at will. The ghost is like a shade or a phantom. It won't do any good to use physical strength alone. That is so not true. What are you going on about? This gym is interesting. Can you inflict any damage on our Pokemon? So the idea behind ghost types is that they are immune to normal types, kind of like the base attack type, as she will demonstrate with her 5 Pokemon. But in return, ghost types also can't affect normal types. The idea is like these two types are kind of like at a standstill with each other. However, normal types being normal types learn a variety of moves, including ghost type moves. Ghost types, on the other hand, rarely learn fighting type moves, at least not reliable ones. So what you're left with is normal types actually tear this gym apart. And it's hilarious. Freddy here is fast, he's got Shadow Claw. They give you Shadow Claw right outside the gym, or the city I should say. So I think they intended you to use this strategy. So if you bring the right type of Pokemon, this gym is a breeze. If you bring the wrong type, it can be really difficult. This lady here's got a lot of Ghastlies. Because I don't know why, she just does. One more. Don't worry, most of the gym isn't like this. She just has a lot of Pokemon for some reason. Now, Shadow Guarding Freddy is a pretty good strategy. Honestly, it could probably carry us most of the way, if not all the way. Ah, well done. But Freddy here isn't our only normal type Pokemon. Now, they'll turn the lights off when you lose to them, so make sure to remember where the path is. Also, this gym looks amazing. The fact like there's like that fog down there is so cool. Now, not only normal type Pokemon, because we also have Owen. And as you can tell, I only brought 2 Pokemon with us. That's right, I'm so confident in our Pokemon's ability to just solo this gym. I literally just didn't bring anyone else. We don't need them. Not sure of the way, defeat me if you want a hint. Now, originally I did want to just solo this with Owen, because I think he's so capable of doing so. But these Pokemon do carry the move Curse, which can be quite dangerous if we don't have anyone to swap into, so this is going to be a duo instead. Now, Owen doesn't have a Ghost type move. He does have Hyper Beam, which won't do anything, but he does also have Confusion. Ah, there you go. There's Curse. Now, all the Pokemon in this gym are of the Ghastly family, as the First Lady very clearly demonstrated. And the Ghastly family are part Poison type, so this almost doubles as a Poison type gym, which means a few things. First of all, Chikorita has a disadvantage, but, you know, what else is new? Second of all, Owen can hit them all super effectively with his Psychic coverage. And, no, that was it. Now, we're already being cursed, so you're going to curse us a second time, or can you just not do anything? I guess you can use Mean Look, sure. Now, the other gimmick of this gym is the use of Hypnosis and Dream Eater. Now, these are both Psychic type moves, which can hit Owen. Or should I say can hit normal type Pokemon. However, Owen has the ability Insomnia, which means it can't be put to sleep, which makes both those moves useless. That paired with the fact that Owen is also a normal type makes him like the absolute perfect counter to this gym. Like, I can't believe this is just a a coincidence. Yeah, CC Curse really stacks up if you're not prepared. Oh, and we got mean looked. Wow, so much being a counter. I can't believe this was just a coincidence. Like, the fact that he's, like, perfectly counters just about anything this gym can do against us. In fact, this was Ash's strategy in the anime, so I have to believe that's at least somewhat intentional. Well, what? Okay, I think... What do I think here? Do you have any items to heal with? I'm gonna lemonade. I think I'll use that. Look at that. Exactly 80 HP. Now pay attention to this pattern. This one's a bit sketchy, so we could go down, around, and then one to the left. Something about spring coming again. We have lived together for a long time. That sounds like a year, lady. I hope this works. Problem is the Ghastly family is pretty fast. Owen is not particularly fast despite out-leveling them. And you can see second coverage isn't quite enough to Oko. I think we're gonna swap out. This is a tag team after all. And yeah, that move that you can use in this gym is Sucker Punch, which is a dark type move, but is also physical, not stab, and it's not going to do a whole lot. Plus, of course, if we don't attack, then they can't do anything. Wins losses, I expected both. Up one, and we should be at the gym leader. I shall win. Okay, going to go down, right two, up some amount of things. We'll figure it out. Yeah, let's go medium. Why is she medium? Where's Max Marfa? Okay, we do have speed of Ghastly. That's good to know. And it should die to a confusion. Haunter. I think I'm going to swap to Freddy. Yeah, there we go. Now we got Mean Looked. Now, Mean Look is only effective while the Pokemon that locked you in is still, you know, alive. Even though they're ghost types, I guess that doesn't matter anyway. Yes, so for example, we can swap back in the Owen now because no, Haunter's down. I'm going to bring that up because it might be relevant in the gym battle for my strategy to work. Okay, Owen, go for a confusion. Don't mess this up. Nice. Yeah, almost 100 HP, level 26. I think that's pretty good. I lost. You are only medium. Okay, so we're gonna go down, over, 1, 2, 3, left, 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 all the way up. Yes. Now if you fall, you just go back to being in the gym and the lights turn back on. It's not a big deal. Alright, I think we're ready to go. I'm gonna put Freddy in the lead. I have a strategy for this. I hope it works. It's been a long time in the making. Let's save, and then let's take on our gym leader. Is it me or does Freddy look kind of creepy on the edge of the black there? Anyway. It's good you have come. Here in Ecruteak, Pokemon have long been revered. It is said that the rainbow-hued Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful Pokemon. Trainer? I think I read that wrong. I believe that tail, so I have secretly trained here all my life. Secretly trained? Isn't training kind of public? You're a gym leader. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. I see a shadow of a person who will make this Pokemon appear. I believe that person is me. You're going to help me reach that level. Four Pokemon against my 2. Starts with a Ghastly. We should take you out pretty nonchalantly. Next up is Haunter. Again, shouldn't be a problem. I mean, we could just sweep this entire battle with Freddy. But I have a plan. Ooh, do I ever have a plan? Sweet, sweet experience. We're gonna need that, man. This game's about to get really hard. Gengar. Now, I want to battle this Gengar with Owen here. Sorry, Sucker Punch doesn't do anything. Alright. Now, Gengar here is a ghost type. But I've been carrying around the move Foresight the entire game. Because I want to do this. I want to be perhaps the first person in the world to Hyper Beam Gengar. Or Hyper Beam Gengar with a Noctowl. This is 150 base power, it's stab, it's Silk Scarf boosted, it's Foresight enabled. Obliterate this guy. And that, my friends, is called overkill for literally no reason. No, it's not over yet. Not yet. I still believe we can do it. Yeah, with the recharge, of course. Interesting. So you use Sucker Punch there, even though we're on a recharge turn. But I guess technically because... I guess it still technically counts as using... having used a move. Even though we were recharging. This is a fun little mechanic. I'm not sure anyone's ever experienced that before. Oh yeah, so I've identified him because, you know, why not? Here's that curse. That Gengar didn't have curse, by the way. It literally couldn't touch us. I can't escape. Yeah, you know what, bud? Never can you. God damn it. Last try, Owen. How is this possible? It's called an absurd amount of planning. I don't think our potentials are so different, but you seem to have something more than that. So be it. This badge is yours. By having the Fog Badge, Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. Also, Pokemon will be able to use Surf. Here's another thing. I want you to have this too. It's Shadow Ball. You're just a special equivalent of Shadow Claw. It causes damage and may reduce special defense. Use it if it appeals to you. No, I was going to walk off in a dramatic fashion. Oh well. Wow, Jet, you did great. I was carrying the corner of pure terror. Yes, Fear the Owl. Mom. Hello, hi Jay, how are you? I found a useful item. Yeah, she's not congratulating us on our win. She's saying, yo, I spent your money again. Alright, let's run to the Pokemon Market and pick up what Mom has for us. I think there's a few things stacked up. Yes, Super Potion. The Shucka Berries. And The Kebia berries. Okay. I think that was it. Just free. Nope. 4. The Koba berries. 5. The silk scarf. That is her third silk scarf. God damn it. Alright, and I'm just gonna buy some more repels. Well, yeah, we're rich now. 20k, let's buy that for $5,000. The gym battle didn't take very long, obviously. So at the end of this little segment, I want to tack on this part here. Past here is the Battle Tower. This tower is built in a place of rest for Ho-Oh, the legendary flying-type Pokemon. Since Ho-Oh left, many people have gone back. Okay, we've already done this already. But now that we have the gym badge, I see, that's the Ecruteak Gym badge. The badge alone will not do any good, but I can let you through. Please, do go on. Welcome to one of the coolest areas in Pokemon. Not this hallway. Welcome to Bellchime Trail. Look at this place. I love an idea of an area that's like in a perpetual season. The bell tower. Some people have gone up the tower with a rainbow wing to try and bring back Ho-Oh, but none succeeded in making Ho-Oh appear. The rainbow wing is merely to permit you to go up this tower. What Ho-Oh has longed for is the invisible trust between people and Pokemon. Or the person who can restore such a relationship. Yeah, we can't do anything here now, but we are able to at least traverse this far. But what I wanted to come here for is I wanted to tell a story. This is actually my story of the first interaction I ever had with YouTube. So, later in the game, there is a certain event that takes place on this trail. And as a kid, I got stuck. I couldn't quite figure out how to make it work. So I turned to the internet. Now, at the time, I didn't really use YouTube because, well, my mom thought it was a virus, but that's a long story. Point being, this is the first time I ever really turned to YouTube. And I found a Let's Play of Heartgold by a YouTuber called Purple Rogery. Now, I was playing Soul Silver at the time, but, you know, Heartgold, Soul Silver is close enough. And to be honest, I'm not sure if it answered my question or not. But what it did do was introduce me to the concept of a Let's Play. What the hell just happened? What? Anyway, yes, it introduced me to the concept of a Let's Play. Now, I think after I watched this video, it then recommended me the last episode in the series, so I just went ahead and watched that. You know, I was so captivated by, like, this concept of this story. And that I wanted to, you know, go back and watch how he got to the end. Like, how he got all this Pokemon, how, you know, how they built up the story that was climaxed in that final fight. And I pretty much binged over the next couple days the entire Heartgold series. And from there, that kind of introduced me to the concept of YouTube as an actual entertainment platform, not just a virus. And from there, I watched a ton of other Let's Plays and introduced me to other people like Chugga Conroy and, well, and the rest is history, I guess. And this is where I was gonna say, before starting this series, that unfortunately Purple Roger doesn't make videos anymore because he retired. Let's Plays is pretty much a dead genre on YouTube anyway. But no, actually, since restarting this series after I paused it, he's back to making videos again. He did a Let's Play on Legends Arceus, and I thought that was like, wow, that's really cool. I guess it goes to show you, is you really love something, then you can't stay away from it forever. But yeah, I wanted to tell that story. I thought it's interesting how this game got me into Let's Plays in the first place, and now here I am 15 years later, probably, and I'm making Let's Plays of my own. Yeah, isn't that great? Alright then, I think it's time we head back inside. Oh, god damn it.